Good evening and welcome to Wednesday night. We have Airsoft here in the Killhouse tonight. We've got a bunch of players in, ready to play. They've all been chronoed. Safety brief's just finished, so we'll be getting them in for the first game in next couple of minutes. So bear with us and we'll be starting very shortly. Okay, so first game of the night will be our team deathmatch. I'll stick up the graphics for that now. Here we go. So we normally start the night with team deathmatch. So it's a nice simple one. Teams have unlimited lives, a straight shoot 'em up, and it is one with total player kills. The respawn buttons count the team kills, and the team with the least respawns win overall. So easy as that. And I've set up the predictions on there. So if you're watching, jump on and give us your prediction of who you think is going to win this one. Okay, so let's get the cameras up. We've got players entering the arena now. We've got the green team in the bow spawn and the reds in the stern. As you can see, it's all lit up in those colours. And we're getting ready for this game of team deathmatch. So as I say, if you're watching, get on to the predictions and give us your vote who you think's going to win this one. Okay, so they're ready to go. So let me just make sure this is all set up, ready to go. It is. So let's get this one underway.
Round starts in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so here we have game on, game on. So let's see how they get on. As I say, if you're watching, get on the predictions and let us know who you think's going to win this one. So you'll be able to see down the bottom here how they're getting on. It's only this bottom scores here we're looking at, which is number of respawns. It's come out quite small actually. I'll see if I can make that bigger. So there we go, you can see how the respawns are getting on. So at the moment, Reds are in the lead with 4 respawns and Green are losing with 5 respawns. So very tight at the moment, only 1 respawn difference. The score above is just how many targets been shot, but we're not using the targets at the moment, so just ignore that part. Okay, so Greens have now brought it back, so it's now equalised. As I say that, Reds have now taken the lead by 1 respawn. So the respawns are counted just by the respawn buttons. So in the spawn areas, if you've not seen the stream before, we have these respawn buttons, one here and one here. And when the players get shot, they come back, press these buttons. That triggers on our tablet here, and we can also see it on the scoreboard down here. The number of respawns. So Red's just in the lead, well, drawing now, and now Red's back in the lead by 1. So we've just got some more players arriving now. We're going to get them safety briefed and we'll get them in for the next game. So I have a few more players on the next game. Should make it 10 I think in total, so 5 aside. So this game's 10 minutes long. We're just coming up to a 3-minute mark. So just over a quarter distance. So you've got, how long got? About 2 minutes left if you're watching. Drop in your prediction, who you think's going to win this round. It's looking fairly even to be fair. Reds are just in the lead now by 2 respawns, so really not much in it at all. So that's pretty good, means the teams are pretty evenly matched, which is cool. If you want to earn some channel points, get in there. And here's your predictions.
Pew, 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 pew.
Green's down the lead by one respawn, so it is pretty close. And they brought it evens again, so as I say, there's not much in it tonight.
5 minutes remaining.
So 6 minutes in now, and so only one respawn in it. Green's just in the lead now by one respawn. So just coming up to the 7 minute mark now. So about 3 minutes left in this game. Reds have now brought it even, so 24-24. And now Reds just taking the lead by one respawn again. So it's been a pretty tight match, this one. Does mean the teams are pretty evenly matched. We'll get the other players that are joining us added in on the next game, and we'll see if it still stays as even. But so far, so good. It's all looking pretty even. They've managed to keep it between 1 and 2 respawns different all the way through, which is pretty good. So 8 minutes gone now, and the lead is as big as it's been so far. So Red's in the lead now by 3 respawns, so not much of a lead, but they've managed to pull out a little bit of a lead. And it's back to 2 again, so 29-31. So again, still not much in it. And now it's level pegging again, 31-31. So with just under a minute left to go now. So last 30 seconds. Looks like Reds are going to win this one, but only by 3. Pretty close going. And yeah, that was a red win. So let's put that up there. So first round goes to the Reds. So well done, Reds. Let's get that.
Game over. Game over.
There we go. So let's end that prediction. There we go. So red win. So well done to our Reds. As I say, we've got some new players just joining. Just having the safety brief now and getting chronoed, and then we'll be able to get them in for the next game. So second round will be another round of team deathmatch. Just bear with us while we get all the new players set up, ready to go. So just quick break while we get the next batch of players all chronoed and safety briefed, and then we'll get them added in the next game. I'll chat with the in-game marshal, see if we're going to run another round while we wait for them, or whether we're going to wait for the new players to enter. So bear with us, and I'll get an answer for you very shortly. Okay, so we're going to get going with a second round of team deathmatch. I'll get the graphics up for that. There we go. So the teams that were playing on the last round are going to carry on playing on this round, and for the second round of team deathmatch, and then by the time they finished, the other players should all be chronoed up and safety briefed and ready to get in for the next game. So we'll be getting this one underway in just a minute or two, so just bear with us, and we'll get it going. I'll set the predictions up ready for this again, so you can put in your predictions. Let us know what you think. There we go. So if you're watching, get your predictions in. Let us know who you think's going to win this one. So Reds won the first round. Do you think Reds are going to get it again, or will it be a green win this time? Okay, so players are ready to go. So let's get the graphics up for that. And there we go. So let's get this game underway.
Round starts in 3, 2, 1.
And here we go. We have game on, game on. So let's see how this one pans out. As I say, the predictions are up there. So let us know who you think's going to win this one. Will this be another red win, or do you think greens are going to get this one? Okay, so still looking fairly even on this game. Reds on 7, green on 6. It's only one respawn in it once again. And they are about a quarter of distance in at the moment. Still only 2 respawns different, so they're staying pretty honest to each other.
Thinking back on all those times when I felt close to from all that I could become, eager but too scared to climb. Wanted to please my friends.
Okay, so still only 1 respawn difference as well, though. Red's now just slightly in the lead, 12 to 13. So we're just coming up to the halfway point now. Looks like 1 red player's reloading. totally even now, 13-13.
Five minutes remaining.
So, last 5 minutes of this round. You still got 3 minutes to put in your predictions if you're watching. Who do you think's going to win this, red or green? It has been pretty close. Green now just in the lead by 1 respawn, but they've been trading off one for one. But green have now opened up the lead by 2 respawns. So this is purely based on the respawns, so none of the other points count. It's purely done on the number of respawns. So whichever team respawns the least wins, basically. So green in the lead now by 1. These 2 teams so far have been pretty close, so there's not been much in it at all. So still only 1 respawn in it. Green's still in the lead at the moment. Been pretty even all the way through, to be fair, on the first round and on this second round. So 2 minutes left. Green's still in the lead by 1. You got 20 seconds to get your predictions in. So last minute and a half now. So just coming up to the last minute. So last 30 seconds of this round. So green's in the lead at the moment. Looks like it is going to be a green win.
Game over. Game over. Game over.
Okay, so that was a green win. So well done to our green team. Let's get the graphics up for that. So second, oh, we get into the chat. The second round goes to the greens. That's 1-1 tonight so far. Okay, so about 5 minutes to our next game. We're just getting the new players finished chronoed, and then we'll get them out. Oh, sorry, I'm getting an echo of my voice there. Sorry about that. It was coming back through the speakers. So yeah, 5 minutes to our next game. We're just getting the new guys chronoed in. So bear with us, and we'll be back shortly. I'll put up the. I don't think anyone voted on our prediction. How sad. But I'll put the outcome out, which was greens. There we go, and I'll get another prediction up for ready for the next round in just a moment. So let me send it to the ad breaks, and we'll be back with you very shortly. Good evening, Tesco Card. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. How you doing tonight? Recovered after the 9-hour stream we did at the Airsoft Anti-Cheat. I don't know if you sat there and watched the whole thing. I think you was in and out for a bit of it, weren't you? Yeah, we're doing good, thanks. We've just started with a warm-up game tonight. Just done some team death matches, and we've got some more players joining. So we're going to get them in very shortly. Just waiting for them to finish chrono. And then we'll be getting them in. So yeah, bear with us, and hopefully we'll get the next round underway very shortly. Where's Tesco card come from anyway? Is it do you work at Tesco's, or favourite shop, or just a catchy name? Just a funny name. Oh, fair enough. I do wonder sometimes. Sometimes you look at some people's like usernames and you think, where the hell did they get that name, or what's that name all about? But yeah, no, Tesco Card's a pretty funny name, to be fair. Okay, so next game mode is going to be two-shot flip. I'll get the graphics up for that now. So if you've not seen it before, two-shot flip is our first game using the targets. So teams have unlimited lives. Teams must flip the targets, dominating the targets across the arena to their own colour. Win by holding the targets for the most accumulated time over the 10 minutes. So count every millisecond each target's held in each colour, and we'll get a total time. But then respawns are counted and divided from the total time held. So this means games can be won or lost by being too aggressive or not being aggressive enough. So if you're not aggressive enough, you won't shoot enough targets to hold enough time. If you're over aggressive and get overshot, then you might end up respawning too much, which will get divided by your total time. So all to play for on this one. I'll set up another prediction on it. If you're watching, get on there. And get your predictions in. Let us know who you think's going to win this next round. There we go. So predictions are up. You've got 10 minutes. Get your votes in. Let us know who you think's going to win this one. Is it going to be the Reds or the Greens? It's one apiece so far. It's been pretty close. Not much between them at all. So, yeah, jump in and get your predictions in. Let us know. Let me know who you think's going to win it. Okay, evening. Yeah, we have, excuse me, all our players entering the arena now. So let me get the arena cams up. There we go. So they are all in there ready pretty much. Just waiting for the last couple of greens to get into place. So 2-shooter flip. It's our first of our objective games. So we'll see how even it stands now. We've got the few extra players in there. So 11 players in total. So 5 versus 6. So we'll see if the teams are fairly even. It can always change as well once the objectives get in place. And they've got to do a bit of thinking and move around and shoot some targets at the same time. So we'll see how this one gets on. The predictions up. You've got just under 6 minutes now to put your predictions in. It looks like predictions at the moment are for Reds. So all the votes are for Red at the moment. But yeah, get your predictions in and let us know who you think is going to get this one. We're going to get it underway in just a second. Just wait for the marshal to confirm that they're ready to go. Got one player coming back from the toilet, and then we'll get this one underway. Wow, someone's put some votes in there for the Greens. So a lot of faith in the Greens then tonight. One apiece at the moment, so 1 round each. But as I say, we've got the new players in with them now. So we had 3 versus 3 on the first rounds. So this first round with all 11 players in. So you can see the marshal there in the top middle camera just talking to the teams, making sure they're ready to go. And then we'll get this one underway. And 98% of the votes now for the Greens. So, okay, they are ready to go. So let's get this underway.
Round starts in 3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
So here we go. Let's see how to get on with this one. So you'll see on the scoreboard, we've got the time here, and then here is the targets. So this score here isn't who's winning. This is what the live data is, who's holding the most targets at this moment in history. And then we've got the respawns underneath. So keep an eye on the scores. Okay, so how are we looking? Reds are just holding a few more targets than the Greens, but only by, well, they've levelled it out now, but they were a couple ahead. Respawn's pretty even as well. So it's going to be a pretty close game again, I think. So still all the votes for Green at the moment. So a lot of faith out there for the Green team. You've got 2 minutes left to vote, or just over 2 minutes left to vote. So if you haven't already, get your predictions in. Let us know who you think's going to win this one. As I say, there's not been much in it tonight so far between the teams. So we've got the additional players in now. So let's see if that makes any difference. So far, Reds look like they've been slightly in the lead with the targets, but they are trailing on the respawns, so it's going to be quite close, I think. Now Green taking a slight lead on the targets.
Why did I stay? I should be leaving. Hear what I say without even speaking.
They're just coming up to the 3-minute mark now.
I'm just too lost. I need to cut loose. I keep it in my head.
So still the majority of the votes are with the Green. Still 98% of votes for Green.
Guess it's the price I pay. Played with the
But so far it's pretty even. They're 9 apiece on the targets. They were 14 apiece on respawns. That's just changed rapidly, but Reds holding slightly more targets again. And they're pretty even again on respawns, so this is going to be quite a close one, I think. If you're watching, get your predictions in, let us know.
wanna let go, I wanna lose you. Fall out of love as you're supposed to. This was a phase that I was a mistake.
So 91% for the Greens at the moment, and Greens are looking like they're slightly in the lead. They've got the least amount of respawns by 3, and they're slightly up on the targets by 5 at the moment. So they look like they're in a strong position. Your time to predict has ended, so you've missed the opportunity to cast a prediction on this round. So you have to wait till the next round. We've got just coming up to the halfway mark, so just over 5 minutes left of this round.
Five minutes remaining.
So 5 minutes remaining now. We're at the halfway stage.
Let me love again.
Okay, so just coming up to the 7-minute mark. Green were in a bit of a lead. Now it looks like Red are taking the lead. But Red are up on respawns by 3, so that might affect them slightly when their score gets divided. But it may or may not be enough. It's going to be pretty close, I think. All the predictions were for the Greens, so at the moment Red are doing a better job. but green have been up there as well. So green are doing a better job with respawn. So it could be enough. It's going to be quite tight. Okay, so last 2 minutes now. Red's still slightly in the lead in terms of targets, but they're trailing well behind on respawns, so 37 to 31 on the respawns. So, and as I say, that greens are now taking the lead on the targets. So this could be quite a close game. I think green might just pip it here, but all the votes were for the green to win. So on the predictions, it's going to be pretty close, I think. Greens might have just done enough of a job based on respawns, but let's see how this one pans out. So last minute now. Pretty much have all the reds in their respawn, I think, by the looks of it. One of them gassing up his mags. So greens have opened up the lead on respawns by 7 respawns now, and they're holding the targets, so they might be having a last minute flurry. So last 30 seconds now. So let's see if those predictions were right. Is it going to be a green win? Or will red still have done enough in the early stages? We'll find out in about 5 seconds time. And that was a green win. So well done, greens. Let's get that up on the graphics. So greens win round 3. That's 2-1 to the greens so far tonight. And there we go. Let's complete that prediction. So well done to all you that voted for green. You were right. Green won that one. Okay, so we're going to get them ready to play another round of 2-shooter flip. I'm just going to throw up the ad breaks just quickly while we wait for that to happen. So just bear with us. We're We'll be getting the next round of two-shooter flip, and which is round 4, underway in just a couple of minutes' time. So well done, Tesco card. Looks like you put the majority of the points in there for the green win. So he was right, it was a green win. So well called. You've earned yourself quite a few channel points there. We're hoping we'll be able to do a bit more with the channel points going forward with the stream. Now we've got the affiliate part on the stream. We're trying to open up more and more bits. So yeah, let us know. Let us know if you've got any suggestions. Okay, so mags are just being reloaded now, and players are just getting themselves ready. We'll get them straight back out for a game of two-shooter flip. This will be round 4 of tonight, and then we'll open it up to some different games after this. So stay tuned, and hopefully about a minute's time, and we'll have them back out in the arena. Wouldn't mind being a moderator on Twitch, to be honest. I could do all the channel point stuff. Yeah, I don't know. We could certainly look at that. I'm not sure the ins and outs at the moment, but yeah, definitely I'll chat to you in the week about it. Drop us a message on Facebook, and I'll hit you up about it. I've got no problem with that, so that'd be cool. So yeah, drop us a message on our Facebook page, and I'll chat to you about it in the week. So let me get a prediction started for the next round of two-shooter flip. Okay, there we go. So prediction time again. It is up and running. Players aren't in the arena, so let me get the arena cams up. There we go. So players are out in the arena. I just realised we got all our CAF cam on still from the other day. Probably don't need that on there. I'll have to try and find the overlay. There we go. That's better. You don't want to see all our staff walking around the CAF there. So I'll leave the safe zone camera up. That's always interesting to see if players have dropped out to load mags, etc. So as you can see, we're just waiting for a few players to join in. So 100% for the Reds this time. So everyone going for Reds. Any other predictions out there? Get them in. You've got 8 minutes left to get your predictions in. The game will start in about a minute's time. So let us know what you think. Who's going to win this one? Welcome, Gem Airsoft. New to the chat. I've not seen you here before. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Thanks for joining us. Are you local? Have you played at the site before? So they're just all entering the arena now. Last few. Looks like we're waiting for some of the green players there. Reds are pretty much all ready to go. Haven't played at the site. Looks good. Oh, thanks. Yeah, we tried to make it a bit different. It's purpose built for Airsoft. Every part of the arena you stand in, you can get shot from 3 different angles, so you can't camp anywhere. The whole arena's a complete mirror image of itself, so it doesn't matter what end you start from. We do play games in both directions, just so everyone gets a feel for both ways. But it is a mirror image of itself. And obviously, we stream all the games on Twitch, and then we'll post it up to YouTube afterwards as well. You can see the map of the arena down the bottom here, and if you've just joined us, you'll see that we have respawn buttons up here and up here in the spawn points. So when they respawn, they press the button and it'll count how many respawns down the bottom here they've had. So you can see on the last round there was 43 respawns for the Reds and 36 for the Greens. So this game is another game of 2-shooter flip, so you have to flip the targets into their colours, and it'll count the number of seconds each target's been held in each colour, and then it'll divide it by the number of respawns. So if they push too hard and get shot too much, they can lose on respawns, but if they don't push hard enough, they won't shoot enough targets and they can lose on time. So it makes it quite a good objective-based game, and opens it up to all of the field as well. They have to move around and use all of the arena to make it work. Yeah, thanks. It is. Yeah, it's pretty cool functions. They were designed as course of fire buttons for the attack sense target system, but we made them work for respawn buttons, and the attack sense guys made that happen as well. So it's pretty unique, but it works really well. And you can see if people are cheating as well, because you can see them go into their spawn, and when the game starts you'll see these buttons light up slightly, and you'll see if they pretend to press it, it won't come up on the scoreboard at the bottom. But they are ready to go, so let me start this one off.
Round starts in 3,
And here we go.
2, 1.
And game on. So let's see how they get on. Green straight out. Red are still loitering around their spawn. There's a big announcement out the speakers that says game started in 3, 2, 1, and they seemed a bit confused by that. So there we go. So let's see how they get on in this round. You've still got time to put your predictions in. We've got just over 4 minutes. All votes are with the Reds at the moment. Seems like that could have been a wise decision, maybe, as they're slightly in the lead at the moment. So target-wise, this isn't the winning score up here. This is just live data of how many targets are being held by each team at this moment in history. The spawns is actual data, so that's how many times they've spawned. But this one here will change up and down as the game goes on. So you need to keep an eye on it, see who's looking more dominant overall. But yeah, you've got just over 3.5 minutes now, or just under 3.5 minutes now to get your predictions in. Everyone's predicted the Reds so far, and looks like Green have taken a bit of a lead on the targets, but Green are trailing on respawns, so that will make a difference. It's been pretty close, close so far between the teams. So I think where we're at, we're 2-1 to the Greens so far tonight. So they both won a round of team deathmatch, and then we've had the the greens win the first round of two-shooter flip. So let's see if red can get another one on the board. Seems to be where the votes are at. Are you local, Gem Airsoft? Are you local to the Rochester area? So just coming up to quarter distance now. 2.5 minutes in. 10-minute rounds, all these games. You're from down south. Okay, cool. So hopefully not too far away. You should get yourself booked in and come give the site a go. Bring your teammates with you. We run different sessions on different nights. So Tuesday night is pistol and shotgun night. Wednesdays and Thursdays is all guns. Fridays is lights out, so in the dark. And Saturdays and Sundays is all guns again. So Saturdays and Sundays we run from 9 in the morning till 1 o'clock. Then we do an afternoon session 2 till 6. You can also book a full day. Full day includes lunch as well. We've got a cafe on site, so we do a whole host of different foods, from fish and chips to pie and all sorts. Chicken tenders, chicken wings, burgers, bacon rolls, breakfasts, everything. So a whole heap of stuff to choose from. And then the evening games. This week is the last week of the new timings. So this week we're doing 5 till 9. But from Tuesday onwards next week, we'll be on our new time format, which is 6 till 10. So it gives time for people to get here after work if they finish at 5 o'clock. I'll throw up the booking link in the chat as well so you can see that. We're looking for new sites. Cool. Yeah, I mean, your spot for choice in the south, really. There's loads and loads of different sites. Obviously, this is the best one, but there's loads of other just as good sites out there, but just not as good as this one. So we're just coming up to 4.5 minutes, so we're almost at the halfway stage. Greens are just holding a few more targets, but they are up on respawns as well. So they're trailing on respawns by about 5. But it does look like green have been a little bit more dominant. So maybe this could be green's game again. Got a few rental players in tonight as well.
5 minutes remaining.
So halfway stage now. Still all the votes for the Reds. Everyone's going for red at the moment. But at this moment in time, green are holding more targets, 13 to 6. So there's one target out there not been shot because there's 20 targets in total. But greens are trailing on respawns, 26 or 27 now to 20. So they're 7 behind on respawn. So their respawn count will get divided from their total time. So if red can push on a bit now in this second half, they got every chance of winning this. I was wondering if the guy was going to call it then. He sort of flinched. There was a bit of a delay before he called it, but he called it alright, so that was good. So it does look like red are pushing forward a little bit more. They're holding a few more targets. So if they can carry on pushing like this and keep their respawn count low, so they're 9 ahead on respawns, so green's now on 33 to 24 for the reds, so reds are in with an opportunity if they push forward this second half as they are. Maybe all those people that voted red might be right. So 7 minutes gone now. Last 3 minutes of this game. We've got some exciting games coming for Christmas week as well. If you followed us on Facebook, you'll see our announcements about the Christmas week special. So we've got some fancy dress nights going on. We've designed some specific games around Christmas. So there's opportunities to win an annual pass to come and play Airsoft all year round. And we've got some free game days and stuff to give away. So get yourselves involved in that one. You just got to throw yourself on a costume and come and get involved in our Christmas themed games. We've got the mince pies in the cake cabinet as well. We've got Christmas pud ready to go. Bit of squirty cream, so that's now available in the cafe too. If you fancy getting your Christmas pud fix early, head on down to the cafe. So 8 minutes gone. We're in the last 2 minutes now. Staying pretty even. Reds were just ahead. They're definitely ahead on respawns. They're 11 difference on respawn now. So, but greens just seem to keep snatching back at the targets. So they could be doing enough. It's going to be pretty tight though, I think. As soon as reds seem to take the lead, green seem to snatch it back straight away again. So. So just coming up to the last minute now. Let's see who has the final little push in the last minute. Greens are slightly ahead on the targets, but only by 2. But they are trailing now by 12 respawns. So that's going to make a difference to their time score at the end. We'll see how this one pans out. I'll be able to give you the numbers as well at the end, how many seconds they've held each target for. I'll throw that up in the chat at the end as well. I think it's going to be pretty close. So last 30 seconds now. We've got three predictions in. They're all for the red team. So let's see if red have done enough. Slightly ahead on the targets at the moment and slightly ahead on respawns. But green have been pretty dominant all the way through. So it's going to be pretty close. And that's game over.
Red win.
Game over. Game over.
And that was a red win. So well done, Reds. Let me throw up the scoreboard there. So red win. So that's 2 tonight so far. So let me finish off that prediction. There we go. So well done. That was a red win. Let me give you some of the scores on that. So red held for 249.071 seconds with 36 respawns. Green held for 272.843 seconds with 49 respawns. So Green's actually held for longer time, but because they had more respawns, their time was divided more. So this goes to show if you push too hard and end up respawning too much, you can end up losing the game on respawns, and that's exactly what happened there to the greens. So well done to our reds. We'll get on to the next round in just a moment. I'm going to throw it over to the adverts, and I'll chat with our in-game marshal and find out what game we're going to play next. So bear with us and we'll be back in just a minute.
Round starts in 3, 2, 1.
About the round doesn't start in 3, 2, 1. I'm just playing with the settings there, making sure that it's all set up correctly. Okay, so just a few minutes now. We're just waiting for the teams to grab a drink and get themselves reloaded. Looks like pretty much every single one of them's headed downstairs. So we're just waiting for them to get their drinks, get them rehydrated, and then we will get them out for our next game. Our next game mode is self-destruction, which is like our 360-degree attack and defend game. So I'll explain that one as we get closer to getting going with it, and I'll set up a prediction for that one as well. So you'll be able to cast your prediction on that one. And hopefully that will take place in just a couple of minutes time, so bear with us, enjoy the adverts, and we'll be back with you shortly. So it looks like the votes are going in for the Reds already. Okay, so it shouldn't be much longer. We're just waiting for the last players to grab their drinks, and then we'll be able to get this next game underway. So as soon as they're all up and ready, I'll get the graphics up explaining the game mode. But hopefully it shouldn't be too much longer, and we'll get them underway, so bear with us. In the meantime, you can stick up your votes for who you think is going to win this next round. I think we've got some predictions in already. Looks like most people are going for green. Just trying to sort out our emotes. We've designed some new emotes to stick out on the stream. They've been approved, but they just don't appear on my chat to be able to share them with everyone, so which is disappointing. Okay, so this is our next game mode. Self-destruction. Team have unlimited lives. 10 green, 10 red targets light up. Random across the arena. Teams have to hunt and take out their own colour targets within the shortest time possible. So if a red player sees a green target, they have the option to defend that target against the green team, and vice versa. So prolonging the red or green team's objectives. So easy as that. This one gets everyone moving around the arena because the targets will randomly generate across the arena. So it gets everyone moving about. So we'll see how this one gets on. Okay, so players are starting to head out in the arena. Let me get the arena cams back up. Here we go. So there we are. We have our players up there ready to go. I don't know what's happened to my chat box. It seems to have disappeared. Let's see if I can get that back up. Okay, so yeah, I don't know what happened to the chat there, but it looks like everyone is voting for greens. I don't know what's happened with my chat box there. It's gone all weird. It's doing all sorts of strange stuff. It's doubling up the chat. Oh no, it's come back, but there's the original chat, there's a new chat, and let me delete that one. Don't know what's happening there, but anyway, the chat's working, that's the main thing. So you got what's that, about a minute left to put in your predictions on this one. Everyone's going for the green team at the moment, so no pressure greens. 85% of the votes on the green, 15% on the reds. If you haven't already, get your prediction in now. Oh, sorry, 4 minutes left. Oh, 1 minute. Got the logo straight over the top, so I couldn't see it. But okay, so just waiting for one more player, I think. We've got 12 players in total, so 6v6. Just waiting for this last player to get out. Wait for them all to get in place, and then we'll get this one underway. So we're just waiting on one of the players there, and then we'll get going. Okay, so it looks like they are ready to go. So let's get this one underway.
Round starts in 3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
So here we go. Let's get this one underway. So get your predictions in as well. At the moment, everyone's going for the greens. And greens have got 4 targets down versus reds on 3. So 6-4 now to the greens. So once they get that 10th target down, it'll light up an 11th target, and then they have to take out that last one to win. So they're always quite quick to start with, as they take out the ones in their half of the arena, and as it starts pushing into the other half of the arena to get the remaining targets, that's when it all starts slowing down. But oh, that was a quick round. I don't know what happened there, but greens won. 1-0 to the greens so far. We'll swap the ends round, and we'll play that again. I don't know why that ended so quickly. How very odd. They only hit 6 targets as well, so just make sure the time settings are set up correctly on this. Yeah. Looks like it's all set up correctly, so let's try it again.
Round starts in 3,
Swap the lighting round as well.
1.
So here we go. Let's see how they get on this round. Let's see what happens. So what's the maximum number of players? So we fully book at 24 players, but we run 6v6 in the arena at one time. So the most amount of people in the arena would be 12. And when we book 24 players, there'll be 2 teams playing, 2 teams resting, 2 teams playing, 2 teams resting. And so that was a red win. So red's done it a lot quicker there than the greens. Yeah, RIP all my channel points. Yeah, red's just done it quicker than the greens. They flew through that. So, yeah, let's get them queued up for a normal attack and defend game next. Okay, yeah, so Gem Airsoft, I'll take those. That's cool. Right, so we're going to do attack and defend next. I will get the graphics up for attack and defend if I can find the right button. There we go. So if you've not watched the stream before, attack and defend we play quite often. This is another game based on who can do it quicker. So all targets are lit up red. The attacking team must take out all the targets as quick as possible. The defending team must defend the arena to stop the attackers from advancing and therefore slowing them down. So each team will get a chance to attack. So as it says up there, attacking teams have unlimited lives. Defenders have 3 lives each. Each team will get a chance to attack, and the quickest attacking time wins. So we won't know the winner until both teams have played. But let me throw up a prediction. I don't know if you've got any channel points left to spend, Tesco card. If you have, time to get voting. I'm going to get it up ready. Okay, so okay, so red or greens attack and defend. This one can be quite quick, so I'm going to set the as a 5-minute prediction on this one. I don't want any of you cheating for your last 96 points. So there we go. The prediction is up. So, pretty even at the moment, 50-50. 52-48. Did you spend the last year 96 points there, Tesco card? Let me get the arena cams back up. Okay, so red team attacking first. So I've lit up the whole arena red. The reason we do this is because all the targets light up red, so it adds a bit of confusion, and they're looking out for the red lights. it makes it a little bit harder. But the attacking team are on the top left-hand camera there, and they are the red team, and the green team are the defending team. So attackers have unlimited lives, so they can just keep coming back and respawning. But the defenders, the greens, will have 3 lives each, so they get 2 respawns, and before they're back in, before they're out. Sorry. So that means if the red team can't take out all the targets, they have an opportunity by taking out all the other team, so they can then get round to access all the targets to take them out. Because they will have to push forward into the into the enemy half of the arena. So we normally find the first 10 targets go down pretty quick, and then the second 10, that's when it all starts slowing down as they have to push into the enemy half of the arena. So we're just waiting for them to all get ready, and then we'll be going out. Okay, so we're just waiting for the marshal to sort them all out. Okay, it does look like they're ready to go. So let's begin the round. 63% for the reds at the moment. So let's see. Let's see how quickly they do this. So 9 targets down, 10 targets down in 10 seconds. So as I said, the first 10 go down pretty quick. 11 targets down now. See how much slower it is. The first 10 seconds, the first 10 targets taken out, and we're now 15 seconds on, and they've only done 1 more target. Now 2 more targets. So second half of this is always a bit slower. Anything sub 1 minute is super quick. Anything under sort of 2 or 3 minutes is a pretty good time. Once you get into the 4 or 5 minute realms, you're doing okay, but it's a bit slow. Over 5 minutes, between 5 and 10 minutes, it sucks to be you. Let's see how they get on. They're not going to beat the 1 minute bracket, so they're over the 1 minute bracket now. 13 targets down, 7 to go. Of course, we won't know how many or how well they've done until Greens do their attacking run. But if you want to get your votes in, you've got 30 seconds left, so get your vote in quick. $15 targets down now, 5 to go. So taking a little bit longer to push into this second half of the arena. Just coming up to the 2 minute mark. They've still got 3 to go. So 2.5 minutes now. Still 3 to go. There's some good calls there in the centre of the arena. So will they be able to do this sub 3 minutes? Well, I don't know, whoever's voted for Greens, it seems like a wise call. This is quite a lengthy one for the Reds, but of course Greens might not do it any quicker, so you never know who's going to be the better team on the night until they play it. So 3 minutes 10 seconds gone now. just one left to go. One last target. Green should be pretty heavily pinning down into that target now, but they all seem to be around their spawn. There's a few of them obviously dead that run out of lives now. So just one target left to go. They're walking around all confused looking for that last target, I think. And that's it, they've taken out the target, so that is game over. So let's see how quick they did that. So Red's done it in what we've got there, 4 minutes 7 seconds, 0.348 seconds. So let's see how quickly the Greens can do it now. So let me gear this up for the green team. Okay, so we're just queuing them up, ready to go, and then we'll get the Greens attacking. We're just waiting for a couple of players to reload, as you can see on the safe zone camera. They're just getting themselves reloaded, and then we'll get them out and playing this next round. So, prediction time's closed. It's 66% to the Reds. And 34% to the Greens. Well, I don't know. I mean, 4 minutes 7 seconds isn't a very competitive time, but who knows? You know, they might be even worse, the Greens. So we'll see. As I say, the first 10 targets will go down pretty quickly as they push in their half of the arena. When they push that second half of the arena, that it all starts to slow down. So we'll see how quick they can do it. So we're just waiting for them all to get in place. As soon as the marshal gives us the cue, I think the last player's just entering the arena now. Okay, so go Reds. Well, yeah, I mean the votes are all with the Reds, I think. And we'll find out in a minute how quickly the greens can do it. Just wait for them to all queue up. Just wait for the little voice in my ear to tell me they're ready to go. Come on, Marshall, let's get this game going. Oh, I didn't realise there's one more player just sorting out his goggles, so we're just waiting for that guy. And then we'll be able to get going. So bear with us a second. So almost ready to go. Just this one player. He's sorting his goggles out. I think he's misting up. I'm not surprised he's putting his hoodie up. Full face masks and hoodies up don't always mix. Got nowhere for the heat to go out your head, so your mask just steams up. And everyone goes, oh, these goggles are rubbish, they just steam up. Nothing to do with the 7 jumpers you got on. Okay, here we go. So, right, let's start this round.
Round starts in 3, 2, 1.
And here we go. Game on, game on. So, let's see how quick they can do it. 6 targets down, 10 targets down in 8 seconds. That was a bit quicker. A bit quicker by the greens. 12 targets down now. And 13. This is where it starts to slow down a little bit as they got to push forward. So you can see them coming back to respawn now. So 15 targets down, 5 to go. They certainly seem to be a bit quicker than the Reds were, but it means nothing. It's always the last 1 or 2 targets that makes the difference. 16 targets down now. So 4 to go. We've just gone over the minute mark. They still got plenty of time to beat the Reds here. 17 down now, 3 to go. 18 down, 2 to go. So looks like Green are doing a pretty strong job here. Can they get this last 2 in? Well, they've got about, well, they've got just under 3 minutes to be able to do it. So a minute and a half gone, 18 targets down, 2 left to go. Let's see how well Reds can defend this one. So just coming up to the 2 minute mark now. They've slowed right up on these last 2 targets. And that's typically what we see as they try and push into the last 2 targets. It can slow them right up because the defending team will pin round those last few. So 2 minutes 15 now. They've still got just under 2 minutes left to try and beat them. So we've got one of the Red defenders out already. He's taking himself a little seat. The flash of the Bifrost there looks pretty cool. The player in the middle there. blasting out the Bifrost. So it looks like we've got 3, maybe 4 of our defenders out there. 1 target left to go now, just coming up to 3 minutes. Oh, and that's game over. Game over. So,
Game over. Game over.
so let's see. Green's done that in 3 minutes, 0.461 seconds, which means they done it quicker, didn't they? Where was the time? Oh yeah, 4 minutes. So yeah, they're over a minute quicker. So that makes that a green win. So let me flash up the graphics for that, and let me put in the outcome. Who voted on greens then? Well, you've just earned yourself some channel points. So well done for everyone that voted green. Green's done that just over a minute quicker. I presume you voted on Green's Gem Airsoft by your reaction. Looks like you've earned yourself a few channel points tonight. Obviously guess him right as it goes. We'll take my wins and call it an evening. Great stream. See you around. Yeah, thanks for joining us on the stream. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hopefully you can get yourself booked in soon to come and play, and we'll hopefully see you on another stream. But yeah, as for us, we'll be playing Hunt the Target next. Just going to send it to a quick ad break while players get reloaded, and then we'll be back for Hunt the Target very shortly.
Tried to move on from your life, so you stole my life with clarity. So hold me back, now you're here, 'cause I'm mad, show no fear. Wanna let you know just how it felt. Oh no, 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 no. Don't you think we could? There's a way we could be. No, oh no, 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 no. I know.
So yeah, Hunt the Target coming next. I can't even remember where we're at for the night. Let me try and look back through the chat. So it was 2-1 to the Greens. Then it was 2-2. We had a red win, then a green win. So if I'm right, that's 3-3 tonight so far. So there we go. So I'll explain Hunt the Target in just a minute. We'll just wait for some of the players to get reloaded, and then I'll get that explained to you. We'll just have a quick ad break while we wait for that to happen, but stick around, and we'll be playing Hunt the Target next. Okay, so about 2 minutes out now to our next game. We'll be playing Hunt the Target. So it's a nice simple game. Teams have unlimited lives, and they have to hunt down and shoot a target in the arena. So there'll be one target illuminated for each team. They have to find that target and then shoot it. The team that accumulates the most targets over the 10 minutes will win. So keep an eye on this one. It'll be quite interesting to see who wins this one. And yeah, we'll be back with that in just about a minute's time. Okay, so players all back in the safe zone, so we're just waiting for them to get themselves ready. Master's going to explain the game mode to them, and we'll be back out and playing Hunt the Target. So, as I say, nice simple one. They just got to move around the arena and hunt out their colour target. There'll only be one target lit up in each colour, so one red target, one green target. And as they shoot it, it will regenerate somewhere else in the arena. It may regenerate the same target again, or it may regenerate a completely different target. So this one gets them moving all over the arena and all the way around. Excuse me. So it could be one of any of the 20 of the targets that light up. So they have to reach out and try and find them. Whoever accumulates the most targets at the end of the game wins. So simple as that. Let me get a prediction up. So hunt the target. Set that one back at 10 minutes. There we go. So predictions are up now, so get voting. You've got 10 minutes. Let us know who you think is going to win this next round. Hunt the target. Will it be the red team, or will it be the green team? They've been pretty even so far tonight. Been trading games. So yeah, let's see who is going to win this next one. All the votes in for the Greens so far, so You've still got 9 minutes though, so get your predictions in, and we'll be underway with this one in about a minute's time once the players are ready to go. Okay, so players are in the arena. Let me get the arena cams up. There we go. So you've got 6.5 minutes now to get your predictions in. It looks like it's 100% for the Greens at the moment. Only one person's voted this time, so we've lost Gem Airsoft, I think, so she's not voting anymore. Tesco Card, you got any points left? Are you still in the chat? So hunt the target. I don't know if you've seen this one before, but it is just that. They have to hunt down the target and shoot it, and whoever accumulates the most shot targets wins. There's 20 targets out there, only like one up in one colour at a time. There'll be one red, one green out there. Red team have to hunt the reds, green have to hunt the greens, and we'll see who accumulates the most.
I'm saying let's go. You're saying maybe. Let's find a disco. You're stuck at home being so lazy. Hey. Give me some, give me some, give me some, give me some, give me some energy. Wanna come, wanna come, wanna come, wanna come, wanna come dance with me. Give me some, give me some, give me some, give me some, give me some energy. Wanna come, wanna come, wanna come, wanna come, wanna come dance with me. There's no fire without smoke, I ain't letting you.
Okay, so they are all ready to go. So let's get this game underway. Let's hit the button.
Round starts. 3, 2, 1.
Come on, let yourself be free. Be the best
Here we go.
Come move your body.
Okay, so game on, game on.
Only settle for the best. Live your life with no
So let's see who's going to win this one. So one apiece at the moment. You'll be able to see on the scoreboard there how many targets each team has shot. So there we go, we've got 1 and 1. And So you can see the green target there in the middle of the arena. Got a good view of that. Well, I did have until the green player there shot it. So now still 2 apiece, so they're staying pretty honest with each other. So 10 minutes this one will go on for. And we'll see who's going to be the victor. So still 2 apiece. So you've still got 2 minutes 45 left to put your predictions in. That's not too late. Get your predictions in. Who do you think's going to win this one? It's fairly even. Green's now on 3, red on 2. So green just taking the lead. So green now in the lead by 2, 4-2 at the moment. Again, you can see the green targets illuminated up there in the centre of the arena. So sometimes the way they illuminate up, you'll walk out and the target that you're going for is stuck behind you. So you don't always see it. And green seem to be missing that one, or they've just not noticed, or been able to push even to that far ahead to be able to see the green target in the centre. But reds haven't found their 3rd target yet. They got the first 2 in the same time pretty much as the greens, but it does look like their next one is in the green half of the arena. So they've got to push forward. So last few seconds to vote now. Okay, so prediction time is over. 100% of the votes for the green. So let's see who goes on to win this one.
Remaining.
So halfway stage now, 5 minutes left. And green's now taking the lead 5-2. So it looks like whoever's got all their votes on green is doing well here. Yeah, absolutely. Go green. 6-2 at the moment to the greens. They're 4 targets ahead. So still 6-2 to the greens. 7 minutes gone now. Green certainly seem to be doing a better job here, but they both seem to have stalled a little bit. As I said that, green have now got that one. They're now up to 7. You can see the green target, the green player was attacking there and didn't even see the target behind him. So one of the players there just took a shot to the face. He's gone into the safe zone. He's just checking himself out in the mirror. Just getting him checked up on. So make sure he's all right. But green's in the lead, 7-2 at the moment. Red still haven't found that number 3 target. Reds have found the next green target though and seem to be defending it pretty well. They've literally got a player stood underneath it and other players set out ready to attack, but they really need to push on and start shooting their own targets. Yeah, player's all good. He's just checking his iPro and masker all in one piece. And now he's just getting himself ready to go back out, I think. So he's all good. Green's now up to 8 and reds are still stuck on 2. We've got 30 seconds left. Play the sound for that. There we go. There's a countdown clock, a little bit late. Our player's just entering again. But it's probably a bit too late for him to do anything. Last few seconds now. So that is game. And so the sound effect was a bit late there, but that was a green win. So let's get the graphics up there. There we go. So green win. That makes that 4-3 to the greens. so far tonight. So we'll be playing the same game mode again next, just swapping ends. So we'll just get the players reloaded and then we'll get them ready and back out there. So just bear with us while we get that happening. But let me finish the prediction on that. So that was a green win. So well done. And let me get the prediction up for the next one. So round 2. Let's set that going now so it finishes before the game does. So as I say, if you're in the chat, get your predictions going. Let me know who you think is going to win this next one. So shouldn't be long, and we're getting back out and running again. We've got a couple of players in the arena already, so I'll be throwing up the cameras in just a second. Okay, sorry about that. Just had to do something at the sidelines there. So most of the players are almost ready to go in. We've got 5 players in there already. Just some of the others entering. I'll just give it a second, then I'll throw up the graphics for that. Just bear with me, but get voting in the meantime. Let us know your predictions. So about 5 minutes left to get your predictions in. The game will start in just a moment. So get predicting now and let us know. Do you think it's going to be another green win, or do you think Reds are going to even it up again? It's been pretty even all night. They've been trading games backwards and forwards. So let us know what you think. Thank you there for unlocking our emote. It's supposed to be our animated one, that one. I don't know why it's not animating, but it should flash all different colours, but for some reason it's not. But there we go. But thanks anyway. So let me throw up the arena cams. Looks like they're all pretty much out there now. Okay, they are ready to go. So let me get this one underway.
Round starts in 3, 2, 1.
And there they go. So let's see how they get on this time. Will Greens get another victory, or will Red take this one? Let us know what you think. So no one's got a target yet. So 2 minutes left to cast your predictions. We're a minute and a half into this game. Reds have now got 1 target, so Red have taken a early lead. Greens dominated in the first round of this, so let's see how they get on in this second round. So 2 minutes gone now. 8 minutes to go. Still 1-0 to the Reds. You can see the next red target there is it's in the middle left-hand camera. You can just see it lit up. See if I can point that out. You can just see it over here, just lit up. So still the Greens have got the vote, but it's Red actually in the lead, 1-0. But they haven't seen that next target of theirs. And Green are still looking for their first target. Greens are getting pretty pinned back actually. Reds are doing quite a strong job at this, but they're not finding that next target. If this was a game of respawns, Green would be losing. They certainly seem to be respawning a lot more than Reds are. In fact, I think every Green is in their respawn at the moment. So just coming up to the 4-minute mark, still 1-0. Green still yet to find their first target. Red still to find their second target. You can see the red one there on the camera. You can't unfortunately see the green one on your camera. But it is out there. One going for a suicide run there. Yeah, there's plenty of hits out there, I can tell you that. That's all I can hear coming from the arena is hit, 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 hit. If it was a game of respawns, or including the respawns, then Red would definitely be losing, I think. At this later stage, it was Green that were all respawning, now it seems to be all Red. So still 1-0. Both yet to find their, well, Green yet to find their first target, Red yet to find their second target. So whoever voted for Green might well have might be regretting this now. So Red have found that second one now. So 2-0 now to the Reds. green yet, still to find their first target. And they found it. It's now 2-1 to the Reds. And now 2-all. So now green have found one. They've quickly found the next one. Now 3 apiece. So they're starting to find them again. You can see the red target there lit up in the middle of the arena. Okay, so coming towards the final minute, and 5-4 to the Reds. So Reds just slightly in the lead now by 1. Oh, now green are taking a target, so it's 5-all. So it's going to be pretty close.
Finish him.
Pretty much all the Reds are in their spawn at the moment. So 35 seconds left now. Last 30 seconds. Green have now taken a lead. Green were trailing at the beginning there. It took them forever to find their first target. They're now 2 targets ahead. So 7 targets to 5. This looks like it could be a last second victory to the Greens.
Game over. Game over. Game over.
Okay, so that was a green win, so let me throw up the graphics for that. There we go. Bear with us. Okay, so one of the targets fell down on that last round. Sod's Law was our master target, so we're just getting the target system back up and running. So I'm going to flick it to an ad break quickly. We're just going to get that sorted out, and then we'll be getting them into the next game. So just bear with us while we get this sorted out, and we'll be back with you shortly. Okay, so we're going to go into a game of team domination next. I'll explain what that is in just a moment. I'm just going to get the graphics up ready for you. Bear with me a second while I get it all queued up, and then we're going to a game of team domination. So just bear with me, and I'll get this all queued up this end, and then I'll explain the game mode. Okay, so team domination. So at the start, 10 targets light up red, 10 targets light up green. It's like a game of tug of war. Whichever team shoots out all the targets at first wins. However, when the opposing team shoot out one of the your targets, one of their targets, it will light up one of yours. So the score will rise up and down. The highest at the end of the 10 minutes will win, unless one of the teams manages to shoot out all their targets before the other team hit any. Which I think we've only ever had happen the once. So this should be quite a good round, and we'll see how it goes. You'll see the score going backwards and forwards, up and down, as the targets respawn in different areas as well. So this will get a movement around the arena, and it's usually pretty good game. So we'll get this one set up for them, and we'll get this one going in just a minute. Okay, so Marshall's just explaining the game mode, and I will get the prediction up ready. Okay, so predictions are up. Get your predictions in. You've got 10 minutes, and we'll be getting the game underway in just a few minutes' time. Okay, so we're going to be doing this last game with the lights off, so in the dark. So we've got the DMX lighting out there, which lights up the arena in different colours. That is the only lighting they got, otherwise it's pretty dark out there. They've chosen to do it in the dark, so let's see how brave they all are once they get out there. So it's 5-3 to the Greens so far tonight. Let's see who wins this one. You've still got time to get your predictions in. We've got 7 minutes 40 seconds left. Looks like 100% of the votes for the Green at the moment. Yeah, get your votes in now. Just waiting for the last few players to get out there, and then I'll flick up the cameras so you can see what's going on. This will probably be our last game of the night as well, as we finish session at 9 o'clock. Next week the sessions will be 6 till 10, but for this week we're still on 5 till 9. Okay, so right, 4 minutes left to get your predictions in. Everyone's going for Green at the moment. All the channel points are in for that. So it looks like everyone is ready to go. So
Let's get ready to rumble!
and let's get this one underway.
3, 2, 1.
So game on, game on. Let's see how quick they get moving out there. So you'll see the score go up and down, up and down. The only way a team can get an outright win is by shooting all their targets before the other team manage to shoot a single target. If the other team shoot a target, then it'll illuminate one of yours again. So you'll see the score go up and down like a tug of war. And you can imagine the scoreboard is like a piece of rope. So the higher your score, the more you got the rope pulled your way. So you'd have to get a 10-0 victory. and then shoot a last one to win. So let's see how this one pans out. It's been flitting up and down, red then green, then red then green. So it's anyone's game. It's where they finish at the end is what's important. Let's see how this one goes. So red's in the lead at the moment, 7-3, 3 minutes gone.
We can shine in a crowd, we never hesitate. Let us rise to the clouds.
So red seem to be just leading at the moment. We have just gone past the 5 minute mark.
5 minutes remaining.
I'll just pop that up there now.
What I feel us detonate tonight.
Okay, so it's coming up to the 6-minute mark. Red certainly seem to be in the lead at the moment, so it looks like Red are clawing one back. And Green just look like they're getting smashed now. 10-0 to the Reds. But Green on 27 respawns versus 11 respawns for the Red there. So it does look like it's going to be a Red win at this stage, but let's see how it progresses. We've still got what we've got there, 3.5 minutes left, so all to play for. They must be getting tired. It's all been pretty even all the way through the night, and then these last few games the Greens have dominated, but now they seem to be being massacred. So it looks like Reds have found a second win of energy. Green looked like they were coming back slightly then, but Red taking the lead again. Totally different concept in the dark. Obviously the cameras pick it up on the infrared pretty well. When you're in there, the only areas there you can get any light in is where the DMX lights are. That light the arena up green and red. We've got one quite close to that camera there, so it lights up fairly green. The others are just sort of to the sides of the cameras, so you don't get an effect of how bright the lighting is. But it's not actually that bright. It's quite dark in there still with the lights out. So 2 minutes left. They've evened up, although Greens are still losing on the respawns there. They're 13 respawns behind, about 14. So 1 minute left. $40 seconds now. Looks like a red domination at the moment. Looks like Reds may have this. Last 20 seconds. 7 or 6-4 now to the Reds, and they're certainly ahead on respawns. The score's gone even. Now back to the Reds. Last few seconds now. And that's game over. So that one was a red win. So let me get the graphics up for that. So let me end the predictions as well. There we go. So well done. I don't think anyone voted for Reds actually. I think everyone voted for Green. So yeah, let's have a look. So that makes that 5-4 to the Greens overall tonight. There we go. So I think that's us for tonight as well. That was our last game of the evening. This week we're finishing at 9 o'clock. So we'll be back next week. We've got games on tomorrow night actually. So we'll be back on possibly tomorrow night doing the stream as well. I just got to check that we're going to do that. Yeah, we've got a game on tomorrow night. So if you want to book in, 308sniper.simplybook.it. We've got spaces tomorrow, so get yourselves booked in on that one. And then from Tuesday next week, we'll be on our new format, which is 6 till 10. So we'll be running later games so that people get a chance to get down here. So yeah, that is us for tonight. So thanks for joining us. Thanks for getting involved. Thanks for participating in the predictions and getting involved in the chat. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. And we will see you on the next one. So thanks for watching. See you later.